Hey guys, we got some cool stuff from Steve Jackson Games. Their new edition of a great game. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the workshop. We are continuing to work on Steve Jackson Games Car Wars 2 or Carmageddon 2. They are live on Kickstarter right now. You should go and support them. Get everything that they have available, which are some fantastic printouts, which they were kind enough to send to me. We have been working on one car right here. You can see actually it has listed on the bottom. Oh, I have it backwards. There we go. It's 37. It says 37 Boom Slang from SJ Games or Steve Jackson Games. So we are just continuing to work on this. Now, since I live in the town of, or the city of Edmonton, and Edmonton is currently in, the Edmonton Oilers are currently in the second round of the playoffs, we've decided here that it'd be fun to do up the car in Oilers colors. You can see I've gone ahead and painted started drawing the oil drop that I'm going to put on the hood. Well, not really kind of the hood, but kind of the hood. And so we're going to continue on. So let's go. And of course, we're going to try and get the smashy version done too. Well, actually, the smashy version I'll probably paint up if the Oilers get knocked out. For now, it's ready to go. Alright, so, like I said, as you can see, I penciled in the drop for the Oilers. And for that, we're going to start with Jokero Orange, which is probably dead. I might need a new one. We'll see. What did I draw? Of course. I just dropped some glue. Doesn't look like any fell on the floor though. So we're gonna take my detail brush. I'm gonna take a little Jokero Orange. And we're just gonna kind of paint the outline. just going to fill it in. Now this isn't the final orange, but it does give us a base. For the brighter orange. To work off of. So we're just going to leave that to dry. Put that aside. And we are going to look for regiment brush. Now we're going to grab some silver. Put that out. Tiny bit of water to make it a little smoother. Now we're going to go in there and we are going to paint the guns. Oh, the weaponry. And we're going to make sure that we get it all. Nice and you know, boop. You know, we get a little bit of it also gives us a chance to tidy up a little bit. There we go. You know what? I said that I was going to make sure that I had a Matchbox or Hot Wheels to show you the scale. Give me 1 second. There's a Hot Wheel. And you can see that they are pretty much the same. Well, yeah, I'd call them the same scale. Well, you can use these for a variety of different car games besides just Carmageddon or Car Wars or whatever it is that you have. You could use it for Gaslands, or anything else really. But these cars by Steve Jackson Games have their own flair, their own look. And like I said, you can get them pre-weaponized, like this one right here, or you can get them naked, as they call it. And being naked, you can customize them with your own weapon loadout. According to whatever game you're playing. And I think that's super cool. So thank you, Steve Jackson Games, for thinking outside the box and not making these necessarily just for your game, but giving them the ability to be used in a wide variety of car games. There we are. Now, as these things get painted up, they are beginning to look more and more cool. Like when you get them fresh off the printer, so when they're in the raw, they look a little goofy. Not gonna lie. But as you start to add the color and the personality to the car, they look far better. Yeah, I'm beginning to really like these cars. They are amazing. What do you think? That's pretty cool, hey? That drop is dried, so we can go in with our other orange, which is Turbo Dork orange from Citadel. And we can start adding the layers. Make a nice solid orange drop. And as you can see, I'm still using the regiment brush. It allows me to fill in the drop. little faster. Yeah. Now we're going to go and we're going to, outline the drop. And we are going to give the drop kind of a highlight in it. But that'll be later. Right now, we are going to go back to the detail brush with the silver. And there's this little detail right here. I think would look good. And silver. I thought block at first. I changed my mind. There. That little spot right back there. Boop, boop, boop. Silver. So we have our silver guns, our orange drop, bloop, blue, and the orange of the main car. Now we're going to have a little bit of fun. Oh, almost forgot. Actually. The rims are going to be blue as well. And if I get blue on the tires, I'm not worried about that because I haven't painted the tires yet. we are. And then the last one. There we are. Vroom, vroom. It's starting to come together. Alright, and I am using White Star from Too Thin Coats. And I need very little because we're using very little of it. There we are. And the other part that we're going to do we're going to put a little highlight on the drop, just like that. Now we have to worry about the windows. Well, the large window. And for that, we're going to go back to the regiment brush. Which I have. And we're going to pick a different blue. Oh, before we do that, though, we need to do the missiles. I just about forgot about them. And you have to be, you know, a little careful. You're not overpainting too much. Now it helps in your tidying up later. Like that. That's what you want to try and avoid. I mean, sometimes you just can't. It sucks. Because then you got to go back and clean things up. But it's okay. And if you just can't get to it, well, you just can't get to it. You know, don't try and hurt yourself, or, you know, stress over a part that you just can't get at. More often than not, if it's a spot if you can't get your brush to, it's going to be hard for a person to see it anyway, unless they really flip the miniature around and look at all your spots. You know, like that spot right in there. I might be able to get it. I'm just gonna give it a shot to get it. I got it. But, you know, if you couldn't, don't worry about it. There we are. The rearward facing missiles. The bodies of them were done. Now it's coming up to different. And there, the mistake is gone. Just went back to the orange. No big deal. Well, I'm not sure if I like that blue. Got a color here called Keldor Sky, which is out of my Citadel range. It's a good base color. Now we're going to be nice and neat. Take our time. Follow the lines nice and neat. sure you go nice and slow. Take your time. But again, if you make a bit of a mess, or if you get a little bit of an overpaint, it's not a big deal to go back. You can see how nice and bright the blue is. And there we are. Nice light blue to the dark blue. I think that looks pretty darn good. Now, what we're going to do for the light blue is we are going to give it illusion of depth. We are going to use a black This one is Doom Death Black, again from Tooth and Coats. And we are going to water this sucker right down. Right along the center, we are going to build up just a little bit of the black. And hopefully it'll give us a little bit of depth. Now we're going to take a white detail brush I'm going to add reflections onto the window. Just like that. And I'm going to use my Corvus Black. From Citadel. And that is going to be for the tires. So the Corvus Black is a slightly I call it my not black. It's a very, very dark gray. But it's perfect for things that are rubber or what have you. Now you don't have to do the, full tire if you don't want to. But, since I'm here, figure I would. There we are. And of course, take time. It's not a race yet. think our car is coming along quite well. Now, the last thing we're going to do before we sign off for the day is we're going to oil down not oil down, but using a color called Nuln Oil. And that's just going to go over everything that's silver. Now, using my detail brush, this is not a good deal. It's not a good idea. So we're going to clean the detail brush, and we're going to go to the brush that I usually use for washes. And that'll be much, much better. I'll spread the Nuln Oil over the weapons far, far better than the small detail brush did. And there we go. And since it's a good thing to wait for the washes to dry before you move on and do anything else, this is a good place to sign off for the day. And as always, stay safe, be safe, most of all, paint safe, as in, don't drink the water. It's been known to happen. And we'll catch you next time in the workshop.